Alright. We're gonna switch to Zelda to nobody's surprise. Nobody should be surprised. Nobody should be surprised that we're switching to Zelda things. If you are in the wrong... You are in the wrong place. Ah! Okay. Apparently, my tablet decided that... My tablet decided it was in the wrong place and fell off my desk. Tablet, no! You're in the right place. I need you. Where are you going? It literally just... I said that. It literally just flew off my desk. Where are you going? You're in the... I need you. We got Ganondorf to do all. I actually forgot we got this far. Oh, we need music. Chat, what playlist should we listen to? Should we listen to chat's playlist? Is that the playlist we want to listen to today? Go make cake for Socks. Everyone say happy birthday to Socks. Happy birthday, Socks. Hope Socks has a good birthday. Oh no, do I not have... No, that's... Why isn't fire going off? Hello? Hold on, is fire going off in a different... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is my rewards broken? It's okay. Hold on. Let me, why is it... Oh, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna refund you those. I'm gonna refund. I'm refunding. And then I'm gonna try to stay on fire. On fire. Oh my god, it's on cool. How is it? How do I have to deal with cooldown? What the fuck? That's a lot of working. You need to sleep. Okay, I refunded you your chat points so that when they're available again, actually don't click any. Don't. Hold on. I'm gonna test with Monkey. Monkey?
Monkey.
Okay. 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 Monkey works, so because Monkey works, hopefully fire and jail works. Okay, there was some BS happening. Sorry. Sorry about that. I love Monkey. It's my favorite. It's one of my favorite things. Okay, sorry. I'm getting chat's playlist. I'm getting chat's playlist. I believe you guys can still add music. Please tell me if you cannot add music when you click that playlist, but you should be able to add songs. I am going to shuffle play. Okay. Got music playing. I'm gonna, for my own amusement.
Monkey.
Sorry, I really, that's the stupidest thing. It's one of my favorite chat rewards. It's just Minky. Okay. Let me focus on fucking. It's so dumb. I don't know why. Hi, Kobe. I don't know why Monkey makes me laugh so much. It's just so funny to me. Monkey. Okay. Yeah, hi should work. Monkey should work. Is hi one I do on my OBS? It is not. Oh, here's another one that we could test out. So some of these oh, stretch. Some of these are like rewards that I could do through Twitch, and some of these are through OBS. The other one that is through OBS is, where the fuck is it? Hello? This one. Okay. I think we're good now. I think we're good. I think you should be able, once the cooldown is done, you should be able to do the jail and fire again. In the meantime, you can throw shit at me if you would like, if that makes you feel better. Okay. I am very happy to see I'm actually further along than I thought with this. I didn't realize I sketched it all out already, so all we need to do is line art. Thanks, Comey. Just is do the line art and then do some coloring and shading and stuff. We have a little over, close to 2 hours, but a little less than 2 hours. So let's see how far I get with this. It depends on how distracted I get. Don't worry about. Oh, thank you for testing all my chat rewards. Of course, as usual, because I'm drawing Zelda, everyone is victim to my bad Zelda taste. My bad Zelda opinions are out in the world. I know we talked about Zelda things on Friday. Actually, we had a lot of we literally, I think for like 20 minutes, I didn't even play the video game. I was talking about Zelda, and specifically like Link's Meet stuff. I couldn't help it. Oh yes. We will get back to, hey chat, we're gonna get back to the archipelago next week. I think it's the plan, yeah. Next week, the plan is to get back to archipelago. And I've been keeping the room active, so it hasn't been deleted. Comey, but I do, there is a thing that happened with the room. So I'll have to tell you, about that later. I think the port number changed or something when I went to check it. So I think the only thing we'll need to do is change the port number. But yeah, I think it's just gonna be Golden Skulltulas next Friday. Like the next week's Friday. Next week's Friday is, I think, just Skulltula hunting. I think we both have to fight Skulltulas because I can't do anything. Cowabunga! Cowabunga. Does anyone say Cowabunga anymore? Other than the Ninja Turtles? I know the Ninja Turtles say Cowabunga. I'm not counting them. No, just as your old man. Dude, I loved the Ninja Turtles, my dude. I specifically grew up watching the 2003, like I did watch, let me rephrase it. I did watch the 80s version, but I specifically watched the 2003 version. Oh, I haven't like watched TMNT for a while. I got into wait, is it a movie or something that they're gonna do for the last Ronin? Is that what's happening with TMNT right now? I did watch the one movie that they released recently because I like myself a good Ninja Turtle. I think I've said what my favorite Ninja Turtle is on stream. There's only 4 of them in the main 4. Out of the main 4, the last Ronin is confirmed. Okay, I don't actually know anything about the last Ronin. I just know it's big story thing for Turtle. That's all I know. That's all I know. I don't know anything else. I haven't read the comics, you know? Although I feel like I might enjoy the comics if I did. Yeah. Who was I telling the other day? I was like, yeah, I grew up with the 2003 Ninja Turtles and I'm very oh. It's gonna be a video game? I think I was talking to my friend. Okie dokie. I was talking to my friend because I was talking about, yeah, like for 4Kids. Or no, we were talking about that on stream. We were talking about 4Kids and all that. Because Hia was making everybody feel old. Kidding. but I was talking about how like the 2003 Ninja Turtles is what I grew up with, and I'm honestly shocked at some of the storylines that were on that show because it was for kids, and for kids is known for like big censorship, right? But someone tell me why there was a storyline in Ninja Turtles. Okay. Okay, so if anyone doesn't know, in One Piece, the character Sanji has a cigarette, right? Except in the 4Kids version where they replaced it with a lollipop, okay? So, cigarettes are bad, but at the same time, this is the same channel that allowed Donatello to go into an alternate universe and watches all his future versions of his brother gets murdered by Shredder. This is the same. What? What do you mean? How is that the same channel? Like, I know at one point Nickelodeon took over the Ninja Turtles, but I'm pretty sure that episode the episode could have been Nickelodeon, but it was originally on 4Kids, and 4Kids, like, the Ninja Turtles did not play around. Did I not whew, sorry, that was a random tick. Why not copy and paste this so I can put it to the other hand? Oh, fun! Blood of an Englishman. I like this song. Ooh. Fee-fi-ho-hum. From the dawning of the day till the drowning. I always forget how that one goes. Drowning. Love this song. Sounds good. Pirates. Anyone need any pirate song to add to their pirate playlist? This one's for you. This one. Especially because it references other shanties. Everyone knows. Fee-fi-fo-fum. Yee-hi-ho-hum. Little pirate scum. Dawning of the day from the drowning of the sun. What? Is that an actual quote from a 4Kids show? Hey, do you guys remember what Tokyo Mew Mew was called on 4Kids? I do, because that's how I was introduced to Tokyo Mew Mew. That and the a la mode manga. But they were called was it Tokyo? Was it Mew Mew Power? Mew Mew Power. And the main character, instead of Ichiko, is named Zoe. I love how I remember this fact. And then I found it, like, and then I read A la Mode, and which is not the Tokyo Mew Mew manga you want to start with. Hey, Komi, welcome back. I went on a rant about things. Not rant, but talking about 4Kids is weird. Hi-ho-hum. From the dawning of the day to the drowning of the sun. Living a pirate scum. Ha 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 ha. Ah, 4Kids, yes, because that's what I was introduced to. Tokyo Mew Mew, Ninja Turtles, Sonic X. Y'all remember Sonic X was on there? Digimon, I think. Oh, I was also looking up what were shows on 4Kids, because I remember there was this one show and it's called Chaotic, and it's based off of a actual what's it called? Card game? I did not know that. You're saving your story about, oh, all right, keep that one in your pocket. I'm scared now. I don't think did I watch a lot? I don't know if I watched a lot of... Comey, you weren't here. Well, last time we brought up 4Kids, it was because Hia is a baby. And was like confused on the fact that I had watched the original Sonic cartoon that played on Saturday mornings. I didn't watch it like when it was actively playing, because I don't think I was born when it was actively playing, but I watched like reruns or something of it, and we went into this rabbit hole of talking about shows like that. I'm like, yeah, I watched that, and it's Sonic Underground. I don't know why we were talking about this. But I mentioned it, and I was like, yeah. And yeah, was like, huh? Are you old? I was like, stop. But I think I loved, I think I was kind of... I enjoyed, have you guys, have you, Comey specifically, but if anyone else, has anyone else watched the video talking about how they would have done the last season? Like the 3rd season of that cartoon? Because there is a video out there, and I listened to it, where a bunch of people talked about how they actually did, like, how they thought it might have gone, why it didn't happen, like background, a lot of like behind the scenes stuff, and like how they actually did Sonic Underground is a like the fireworks. I told you I fixed it. Okay, cool. They talked about yep, I'm on fire. Yeah, it was a whole... I wonder if I could find it again. I listened to it when I first started my current job, which would be 2024. And, because I can listen to things while I'm working. And, it just went through this whole like, hey, this was what happened behind the scenes, and this is what those glowing eyes were supposed to be, and how so-and-so would have ended it, and how Sonic Underground was like a spiritual successor, I think was what was the attempt, a spiritual successor to that cartoon, but obviously didn't hit the same way. I think Underground would have been a really interesting cartoon, but it has a lot of funkiness. Sonic Satan, no. That's something different. Yeah, it was like really interesting how like in this conversation about one cartoon, they were like, and then they started having us work on Sonic Underground as like a thing. It was very interesting. I'll have to see if I can find that video. And then like at the end of the video, I think there was a whole, I don't know how long it is. It was very long, but I think they did, whoever did the video did a whole storyboard on how it would have been like a 1 episode / like mini TV movie finale to the series. And I don't think I watched through or listened through all of that. but it was gonna focus on I think the idea was to bring focus a little on Nicole. I think they were gonna bring the whole like Nicole thing from like, you know, in the Archie comics. If I'm remembering that correctly. So that would have been really neat. So I'll have to see if I could find it again. I don't remember how I found it in the first place. Probably from one of the Sonic servers I was in. I was in a couple. I left them for various reasons. I was in a Shadow and Amy one because I was part of a Shadow Amy zine. And then there was a silver one that I was a part of. And then I left for reasons that I'm not going to get into here. But yeah, it was very interesting to listen to. But I do like Saturday morning Sonic the Hedgehog. I think Sonic Underground had a lot of interesting ideas, but I think it probably helps that they were made by similar people, it sounds like. It's just, unfortunately, I think Sonic Underground got the shit end of a stick. Just because of how things were going behind the scenes. And then, I don't touch... I own a DVD of it, but I don't generally touch the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog beyond YouTube poops. I'm not particularly interested in that cartoon. So, I don't mess with it. I know some people really think it's, funny, but, I don't know. I don't know. That's my random. That was my random Sonic ramble. That has nothing to do with Zelda. I know we'll get on a Zelda ramble somewhere, somehow, someday during this. I haven't picked my terrible subject, and it's not going to be Goron nipples this time. I don't think there's anything else I can say about Goron nipples at this point, so I don't think anything needs to be said. Unless someone else has something they want to include in that conversation. Oh, Ruby. Oh my goodness. I have a whole thing that I'm not gonna get into here. Ruby, okay, so I'm on a role-playing server. I've mentioned this server before once on stream, specifically because I thought it was kind of hilarious how, Wally Darling from Welcome Home beat the shit out of Spampton. That was a while ago. Stop trying to add quotes about Goron nipples! Also, I don't think it added it. Hold on, is Cloudbach... Bach? Cloudbach? Is Cloudbot... okay. It says it's okay. Did we not do... Do it the other way around, not quote add. Put add quote. Add quote. That's the command, not quote add. There we go. Yay, cool. That is successfully quote number 10, and 3 of those are about Goron nipples. I don't... what? We're painting a very specific, interesting picture in of my stream. I don't know how I feel about that. Comey, one of those quotes is literally from one of our archipelago streams. There's a quote from one of our Archipelago streams where I said, "So, how do you feel about gore on nipples?" I don't remember where I can see those. Let's see the quotes. There's, oh, here. Yeah. Number 2. Quote number 2, literally the second quote. How do you feel about gore on nipples? I wanted you to know, okay? Listen. Listen. Comey's a Zelda fan, and we were playing a Zelda game, and I was like, Comey, I need to know. I need to know. How do you feel? How do you feel about them? How do they make... I know I probably already asked this, but chat, do we think we're gonna get gore on nipples in the movie? You're just going through my quotes? I'm really hoping we don't get gore on nipples. Look, I said I wasn't gonna talk about gore on nipples, and what am I doing? I need to stop. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I have a problem. I have a problem. I need to stop talking about this. I need a different subject. Somebody give me a different subject. I can give you a terrible opinion about something else. You find the other quote? Okay, I can tell you. So we got 2. Oh, literally 9 and 10. Oh, guess what? 9 is just me repeating what I'm doing right now. They're gonna give the Goron's nipples in the movie. I have this question. I'm a broken record. I'm so sorry, chat. I'm so sorry. So, 2, 9, and 10 are Goron nipples. I keep burning myself deeper in the hole. Okay, I need a different... Somebody ask me a question that's not about Goron nipples. Somebody help me. Somebody help me, please. Hold on, where's my list of things to talk about? Oh my god. Oh, actually, really, I do have a question. I have a couple questions for chat. They involve future stream ideas. Future stream things. I do have a question. That one was literally 2 months ago. It is. Hell is very sticky. Okay. How do you guys feel about, I asked it on Discord, but I'm gonna ask here in chat. And I'm gonna ask this specifically. How do you feel about watching games that are like Papers, Please? That is my question. My first question. Specifically watching, not playing. Watching a game like Papers, Please. Or is that a type of game you would play but not watch? Good content? Because I enjoy playing Papers, Please, but I don't know. You playing it? What about watching it? Would watching it give you anxiety? I'm asking also because I came across I was looking at Keymailer, and I came across a game that looks like similar to a Papers, Please thing. What is it? Hold on, I have it up. I have it up still. Except it is for the Dark Magic Federation. It's called Rights and Receipts, if anyone wants to look at it. And yeah, that's why I'm also asking, because it really is a lot of reading, talking, and like cutscene-y right? Like, it's not a lot of action or anything, so that's why I'm asking. If this is not something you guys would be interested in watching, I'm not gonna play it. If you would be interested in watching, then yeah, I'm gonna not just like check this game out and see if I can get this game, but also just like in general might look more at games like that. Because so far we've been like, I know you guys seem to enjoy like point and click games like I do, mostly because they're funny and silly and ridiculous. And then we've done puzzle games, right? And we've done a lot of indie games. We've done randomizers, of course. Randomizers are just a part of this channel. But I'm always looking to see, obviously, like, is there anything I can add to my list of things to play? So that's what I'm asking. If you guys think, no, that would be too boring to watch, it sounds interesting to play. Visual novel content is, yeah. Visual novels are interesting, but also hard on the throat as a streamer. Like, with games that have voice acting, I can like kind of sit back and not use my voice as much. But for games with a lot of text, like a visual novel game. Hi! What's up? So if you guys are like, nah, this is not a game I would watch, I'm not, like I said, I'm not gonna play it for stream. What I might do, I don't really do YouTube only content, but I don't know. I'm thinking and pondering and asking. Is there games that I fucking merge those layers before I... Okay. I'm giving myself problems. Ooh, what kind of pizza? What toppings? I got sushi today. I used the Too Good To Go app to get, for those who don't know, it's an app where you basically can get items that are left over from a restaurant and at a cheaper price. But there is the caveat, like, it's cheaper and it's basically leftovers that we'll be throwing away if it wasn't eaten. The caveat is it's random items. You do not get to choose the items. But I went ahead and for today, I do need to do groceries, which is part of the problem. But for today, so I didn't have to worry about like cooking food, although I had the day off, so I probably could have cooked food. Buenas. I got sushi and it was very yummy. I still have some pieces left, so I didn't eat all my sushi. Oh yeah, see, it also depends on... Yeah, it depends, I feel like, on the game and then on the person playing the game. I feel like it's twofold, right? Because if the game is really funny and interesting, it makes it easier for the person playing it to play it and be entertaining. And then it helps if the person has a good personality. I assume I have a good enough personality considering y'all are here right now. I hope I'm entertaining enough. If anything, you like the sound of my voice? Question mark? All right, I think he is done being lined. Shout out. Okay, so we color now. I'm a good bean. Thank you. I always try to be... Oh, I need to save my... Let me save my progress. I try to be good bean. I am a good bean, and then I get bullied by chat. Get so bullied. Okay. Undertale's Anniversary. Oh, I have only played Undertale once. Ow! Ah! All right, you know what I'm gonna do? I hate, this is my thing. Does anyone else hate Ganondorf being green? Is it just me? I don't want him being fucking green. Stop being green. Hate it. I understand why he's green. I understand the idea. It's from what I understand, you know, Nintendo's a Japanese company. There are mythologies, I believe, around people with green skin being demons. Yes? Is this correct? I'm asking chat. Somebody can check me on that, but I think I read somewhere it's the idea of like demons and green skin and Ganondorf being the Demon King and stuff like that, and that's why his skin is green. I still fucking hate it. Why are you green? You're not sure? I thought I read that somewhere. I'm not Japanese. That's why I am not going to be like, it's for sure this. I'm not Japanese. I know some mythology, but I am not an expert, right? And I don't want to claim to be an expert. I am telling you, at one point, I thought I read that is why he is green. I still fucking hate it. I think specifically for like, let's say Ocarina of Time. Specifically for Ocarina of Time, I think if they want to do the green skin, I think only adult, like older Ganondorf should be green skinned, right? And then younger Ganondorf should have tan skin to show like, the power has corrupted him into the Demon King. Like that would make sense, right? That's not what they're gonna do. Nintendo doesn't have enough balls. I don't know what to say. Not balls. Either way, the point is I'm not making him green. Me bringing this up is me going, I'm not making him fucking green. I'll make him olive tone. That's fine. He's a man. This is my Ganondorf, my version. He is tan. That's why, like, I have a Ganondorf, my own version of Ganondorf, and he is a tan boy. He's a tan boy. And then I gave him, I did give him the pointed ears, though, because I like the idea of, like, Gerudo have round ears unless they have, like magic shit going on. That's what makes sense to me, right? Like, Ganondorf got pointed ears because of, the Triforce, or whatever, right? Like, listen, I could probably talk Link at me, I say, as if I'm not on semi-hiatus. I need to respond to my threads. Don't judge me. Oh, and you have Ocarina of Time, Link, yeah? Do you have baby? Do you have baby only, right? I have threads I need to do. I've been bad at Tumblr. Listen, I've been bad at Tumblr, great on Discord. My bad. Oh my... Why are you... Okay, I like to play with Ocarina of Time, Link, and Zelda, and all of them with my A Link to the Past Jajinka. Because I feel like there's enough overlap that can be done. Because A Link to, Ocarina of Time is A Link to the Past backstory. And I feel like I could finagle things so that they interact. I forgot his whole ear. I forgot this man has to be able to hear things. Did I not make you a second ear? You know what? It's fine. Actually, this is fine. It's fine. He's fine. His other... Listen, in Wind Waker, the ears are very, like, close to their head. He can... It's fine. He doesn't need a second ear. I'm not gonna give him a second ear. It's fine. Oh no, yeah, I'm talking about This is where I open up weird topics. The Komi and I do X role play, and I have I not shown? I haven't shown them recently. I did. Oh, I did that off stream though. Okay, hold on. Let me show you. My friend Astral, who was in here, has. Do you know what? Hold on. Let me start from the beginning. Everyone know what Jajinka is? Let me start there. Do we all know what that means? I need to make sure everyone knows what that means. This word. I need to make sure I know what everyone is on that page. Okay. So the definition of that word, for anyone who does not know, is taking something that is not human. Also, someone can correct me if I'm getting this definition wrong, but taking something that's not human and giving them a humanoid form. Okay. Yes? That makes sense? I also, oh, these guys are not in fan art. Where am I? They're under my characters. So my friend Astral, who is in here, took the bosses from A Link to the Past, specifically from the Dark World. So is it 7 or 8 bosses in the Dark World and turned them into humanoids, okay? And I got inspired to do the Light World bosses. So I did the Light World bosses from A Link to the Past and gave them humanoid forms. And of course I give them a story like, hey, if they were not monsters, what were they like before? Right? So what I'm saying is I have these characters and this would have been way before they turn into monsters. I like to finagle it so that I can have like younger versions of them interact with Ocarina of Time's characters, because Ocarina of Time is generally considered the backstory of A Link to the Past, right? Like that opening scene of Link to the Past is supposed to be Ocarina of Time. Holy shit, it's another ad break. I'm gonna definitely take a BRB when it starts because I need more drink for my throat. But so I'm saying, basically I'm saying, hey Komi, maybe we should figure something out so that my creatures can meet with your boy. That's what I'm saying. Of course, like we finagle it. Like I need a hydrate reminder. That's Ruth for Thailand. We workshop it. Yeah, like I will play. Do you want Giant Burger Man? I know I keep calling him a Burger Man. He's not a burger, but he looks like a burger. I keep saying this every time, but this is a burger. I'm bringing up the actual monster. That's a burger. I know who you're talking about. Thanks. Okay, let me pause the music. All right, I'm gonna be right back, guys. Okay, take this moment to like fill your drinks and stuff, and we'll continue talking about burgers. Hi. I have cat. I cannot show cat because I now use my webcam for my model, but I have a cat. I have a cat. Anyways, Borger. Borger. In every... sorry, getting comfy in my chair again. In every game, Moldorm appears in that isn't a Link to the Past is very... Yeah, like, it's very... Like, I tell people... I still have this open, hold on. I tell people, like, I know the version I based my Jajinka off of is not Borger. This is not Borger. This is weird worm. This is weird worm that's high as shit. This is not Borger. But this is burger. This is a burger. Also, I call them burgerlings. That's not correct. But it's, the mini Moldorm. See, we're already gotten to the freaking part where I'm highly distracted while doing art. But, like, I love mini Moldorm. Oh my god. I need food. Go get a burger. Look at the mini. Look at this stupid idiot. Look at this dumb idiot. Look at them. Look at these dummies. Look at how stupid they look. God, I love them so much. They're so stupid looking. Look at the little mini burgers. The little mini ones. They're so dumb. They're too small. This is a little burger. This is a little one. They're so dumb looking. They're so dumb looking. I love them so much. Like, truly, I love mini Moldorms. They're so cute. You're just little guys. Even like the original ones. Like, look. That's just a baby. It's just a baby. Anyways, yeah, I keep saying burger guy. Technically my dude is not based off of burger. But I gave him burger look. Oh my god, it's just so small. It is. It's so small. So tiny. So mini. So small. Oh, speaking of Zelda enemies, I'm so excited, guys. Right now for I run a zine. If I run a zine, hey, by the way, hey, I run a zine called Faces of Evil. Yes, it's named that way on purpose. It is a zine featuring bad guys and villains and such of the Zelda series. Some of y'all know this already. I don't care. I'm gonna talk about it again. I'm so sorry to people who are actually in the servers. But we just hit the part where our pitch hitters are now in. I've never done pitch hitters before. This is the first time. Thank you for the reminder. Yeah, I've never done pitch hitters before for the zine, but we're doing pitch hitters this time because it's a special volume of the zine. And so, oh yeah, no, they're definitely based off of burger. I don't know why. I guess whoever decided to redesign Moldorm decided burger. They were very hungry that day. But I run a zine that's for the villains of the Zelda series, and we are doing pitch hitters, and we are doing, this is our 10th volume, and we are doing a physical merch of a calendar for 2027, and I am so excited, guys. There's so much good artwork happening. You guys don't even know. That's not even including that for A Link to the Past anniversary. Again, I've already talked about all this. I will talk about it again for anyone who has missed it. I have decided to run a second scene this year for A Link to the Past. Link to the Past 35th anniversary this year. And so I have done a Pink Link zine where it is Link with pink hair. All Links across the series with pink hair, but with a focus with A Link to the Past, obviously. Which we do have a lot of Link to the Past, as expected. We just have a few non-Link to the Past, and we have a couple of merch things going with it too, I think. At least one merch. That one is going to be actually raising funds for charity. We're gonna, I forgot what we voted on. I think the World's Kitchen, I think, is what we voted on. I probably should have pinned that somewhere. Fuck, I need to do that. But yes, so we are gonna be raising money with A Link to the Past. I am not gonna talk about that fact because I think it's stupid. That's one of those decisions Nintendo made, and I went, that's stupid. I hate that. I'm not gonna go with that. Sorry. I don't think Oracle's Link should be the same Link as Link's Awakening and Link to the Past. And honestly, I forget if Nintendo has, like, waffled on that. I know they said was it, Hyrule Historia, they said it was the same Link, but I thought in another text they were like, actually, it's not the same Link. I don't fucking know. I don't care. I don't like it. So I like to look away and pretend that that's one of those times where I'm like, no. I've already had a conversation about, I've had several conversations about the timeline, because it also makes me want to go, every time. I say as if I brought up the timeline in the first place, but like it truly sometimes just makes me want to scream. It's less the actual timeline and more like the fandom when it comes to the timeline, if that makes any sense. The fandom is like totally insufferable about it, and I'm just like, you guys, you know you can stop. You can stop being insufferable about this, yes? They drive me crazy. The fandom drives me crazy, truly. So I want to choke people out. I already talked about on Friday, like, I talked about Link's Meet, and I'm like, I like Link to Universe. It's okay. It's a fine comic. I don't like the fandom. I don't like its fandom. I don't like the fandom at all. Link to Universe fandom makes me want to scream. I think that's just Zelda fans in general. Any Zelda fan, I just want to be like, this is the generalization. I'm talking about as a group. Obviously, Comey's is, obviously I have Zelda fans in my chat. We're all Zelda fans, and there's Zelda fans in my Zine server. Obviously. No, I think, okay. I've said this, I'm gonna keep saying this so people know. I think Nintendo had, I'm not one of those people who's like, Nintendo didn't have any timeline. No, I think, because some people are like, Nintendo didn't mean to have a timeline. And I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, I think Nintendo had a loose timeline. I don't think I don't think it was in the plans to have such a strict timeline. But I think that's where going back to Zelda fans are kind of insufferable. I think Zelda fans just help. I'm not saying Nintendo didn't come up with anything on their own, but I feel like the Zelda fans might have pushed them a little bit, nudged them that way. And then Nintendo was like, oh yes, here's a very strict timeline. And then certain parts of the fandom are insufferable about it because they're like, everything must be on the timeline. It must be in a specific, guys, I need you to chill. I need you to calm the fuck down. Everything does not need to be on the same timeline. It's okay, guys. Guys, you know it's okay, right? Like, guys, it's okay. We can have more than, it doesn't have to all be connected. If you want it to be all connected, cool, but please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop acting like this is official Nintendo business. I need you to stop. I need you to calm down. Maybe not stop, but calm down. Oh yeah, no, I'm not part of the Star Wars fandom, but I understand. I understand what you mean. Any fandom, yes. There's just certain, you guys feel me, right? Where there's just certain fandoms and stuff. You're just like, for certain parts of fandom that you're just like, hey, guys, I need you to dial it back. Dial it back. I only say this because there's a lot of, it seems like people, I get the impression people are like, no, this is correct and you're wrong. Or they act like certain things are fact. I don't know how many times people have stated, Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild are all the way in the future of the timeline. And I'm like, you know, it's okay if it's on a different timeline. It's okay if it's on its. I'm going to reference you guys to the Mega Man fandom and how the Mega Man Mega Man games have two different timelines that aren't connected. They're like alternate universe timeline situation. Like we have the classic series with X and Zero and Z, X, and all that, and then we have like the other timeline where it's Battle Network and Star Force. Like they're not. One is on AI and one is on robots. They're two different guys. We can have alternate universe timelines. It's okay. Not that everything needs to be connected. Anyways, that's my usual timeline rant. Listen, I'm not gonna say you can't connect everything for fun. Yeah, you know what, guys? I think what I'm saying out of all this is you guys need, when I say you guys, I don't mean you guys, I mean like the fandoms need to just sit back, chill, and have fun. Just have fun. Don't worry about it so much. Oh yeah, I guess Komi would be one you could talk to about that. I can't talk. I don't know anything about Devil May Cry. All I know is Capcom, right? Oh, okay. I know there's not a lot of Mega Man fans in here. I know me and Komi are Mega Man here. So, hey, Komi, what is the chances we get another woman Robot Master, you think? And we— oh, sorry, you're here! Sorry, the three of us! You got quiet, I forgot you were there. I'm so sorry. Okay, so the three of us. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm just gonna— you know what I'm gonna do? I'm here. You know what I'm gonna just— I put myself in jail. I just put myself in jail. I'll put myself in jail for that one. I'm so sorry. Chill fairy for 1,000 years. No. Oh my gosh, my face hurts. Hold on, I'm wiggling in my seat here. So sorry. Okay, well, either of you, what do we think we're gonna get another woman Robot Master? My answer is no, because Capcom is allergic to women. But what do you guys think? 20%? That's more than what I would give, though. Oh, you're being generous this year. Oh, okay. Just for this year? When does the game come out? I don't think the game comes out this year, right? I don't know when the game comes out. Sadly, Capcom is allergic to women. I want more women Robot Masters. There's only— next year I'll change my mind. There's only 2. I've gone on this rant before. In the mainstream Mega Man games, there's only 2, yes? I'm not counting like Grace Act. Listen, every time I bring up the bring up Capcom is allergic to women, I do get mentioning Grace. Oh, I've never played Monster Hunter. We're gonna hunt some cheese. I'm losing my mind, Chad. I don't know. I've never played a Monster Hunter game, so maybe Monster Hunter has better women. But not Mega Man Classic. Mega Man Classic has 2 women. Roll. Who's not— I guess not women, but you know, females. Roll and Splash women, right? It's just those. I still get mad that we could have had 2 women. We could have had Honey and Splash, and again, Capcom was like, sorry, we're allergic, we can't do that. We're we're allergic to women. We can only have one. She's not a robot. Yeah, I'm not counting Kalinka because she's not a robot. She is a human girl. So I'm saying robot master wise. If we said women altogether, there's 3. And I'm talking about only the mainstream games. So I'm not talking about any side games because there's 2 Geminis. Did you guys know there's 2 Geminis in the classic Mega Man series? And one of them has like a half female, half male thing going on. Anyways, so I'm not counting like side, I'm talking about mainstream Mega Man games. Because if we start going into like comics and stuff, then there's more than 2 robot masters that are women. So that's probably, if you guys ever look into the Mega Man fandom, we have to make our own women. We have to make our own women. There's not enough. We have to make our own. Oh, also in all the gay. Everyone is gay. That's if there's anything you need to know about Mega Man shipping is we make our own women and then everyone is gay. That's it. That's all you need to know for shipping for Mega Man. There's nothing else. Unless the other Mega Man people want to like chip in their opinions on that. I diagnosed. No, for real. I'm not joking. Because listen, when all of the characters are men, what are you gonna do for shipping, huh? Huh? What would I mean, other than making characters trans, but that's also still very gay. So any role fan make their own characters that are insanely overpowered? Sometimes. I certainly have. Not all of my characters are overpowered. I've actually, underpowered a character I have. Going back to Sonic, I have a Sonic fan character that I've had since middle school, and he's actually, like, straight up, is Shadow the Hedgehog recolor type thing, because I was in middle school. But he's like severely underpowered. Like, I made him severely underpowered compared to Shadow instead of overpowered. I haven't even touched. I need to do a plot on Tumblr with him. Because this is a recent thing. Made one that is overpowered, but the biggest weaknesses they are absolutely full of themselves and no one likes them. Yeah, you gotta balance out. Get better. Mediocre life form. Really, Eli really is mediocre. I'm so sorry, my boy. Actually, no. I do want to do a plot because Shadow was created. This is for anyone who is not Sonic fans. I'm so sorry, but Shadow's whole thing is that he was made with Mobian, the world's okayest life form. Shadow was made with Mobian and what's the wrong? Okay, what am I doing? Do I not have? What am I doing? I am so caught up in this conversation. I am coloring on the wrong layer. Oh, you're gonna buy 06? Yeah, I figured that was coming. That was the wrong layer. I deserve that. No, not that. Yeah, it has to happen at least once a stream because I get really into talking and I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. honestly, I think I love doing my art streams. I love just yapping to you guys sometimes, especially like we've been having good topics, right? But God, it's sometimes I get so sidetracked and I don't do as much art as I want to do during a stream, or I get distracted from what I'm doing. I'm trying my best to multitask. Yeah, that's a lot, yeah. But it's like I do enjoy chatting. But the whole thing is Shadow was made with alien DNA, and then my fan character, I'm gonna talk about my fan character, I am so sorry. My fan What is... I'm just putting things on the same layer that I don't want on the same layer. Why isn't that... Oh, I could totally, I would love to do like a co-working stream is totally fine with me. Like we just draw and yap. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this layer now. Why are those on different layers? I think I'm gonna do this. Okay, I keep getting sidetracked. So Shadow the Hedgehog was made with alien DNA, yes. And so my fan character, being the Shadow recolor he is, was created by, it was Eggman's attempt on creating an ultimate life form. Obviously he's shit, so he's not the ultimate life form. But I came to the realization that, like, if he was an attempt of, like, copying his grandfather, he would need alien DNA. And so I went down a rabbit hole. Remember, why did your power go out? I went down a rabbit hole of, like, aliens in the Sonic universe. Fuck me, I forgot about that. Talking about the art. And so I picked a different alien. I picked a different alien from, Black Arms. I had to think of what the alien was that Shadow is. Black Arms. So Eli has Eli's my Sonic fan character. I named him, again, I was in middle school, but I have decided recently Eli is probably an actual, was it acronym? For something? I just haven't decided what it means. But, I have chose a different alien, and so I do want to do a plot, on Tumblr, because that's where Eli is, on Tumblr of Eli discovering this, because Eli has not discovered his alien DNA or any of his alien related abilities. So I would like to do that someday, but Eli has not been, I haven't been active on Tumblr, so, but I would love to, what the okay. All right, hold on. Game load screens more talking about 06. Yeah, I drew your character interacting with Eli. I drew them together with Molly. Molly is Eli's adopted sister. It's the joke that Eggman can't make anything useful. By accident, yes, that is kind of a joke. I'm not purposely like saying Eggman can't make anything. It's just like Eggman didn't know what the fuck he was doing, and then Eli happened. It expanded your brain? What do you mean it expanded your brain? Oh, what did I do here? Is that still on this layer? I'm messing with layers right now. I'm pissing myself off with this. Again, I'm so busy. I could talk about my characters all day. So Eggman doing the Eggman correct. It gave you ideas? Oh no. Oh no, I don't know how I feel about accidentally giving. We can plot, oh no. I really do need to, what layer is this? Sorry, I'm having a crisis with my artwork right now. Is this just a blank layer? Hold on. So we have gold. This is just a blank layer. Why do I just have a blank layer? Okay. just have random layers. I don't know what I'm doing. What is happening? I was probably gonna do something with this layer and then I got distracted. Yeah, no, I could ramble about my OCs for a while. I feel like, maybe I have interesting ideas. I don't know, do I? But the alien thing for Eli is, when I say new, I mean, not super new. Probably last year I came to this conclusion, like, oh, actually, Eggman would probably use a different alien DNA. And, I went ahead and I looked up a bunch, surprisingly, there's actually not a ton of aliens in the Sonic universe to play with. But I did pick one that I was familiar with. And I did do a doodle of Eli in relation to it, so. And I still gotta decide what Eli fucking means. But I love him and my boy Rex. They're my first Sonic children. So I do adore them just a little bit. Even though Eli is cliche and shadow clone as fuck. Dude, AUs are fun. Okay, I used to say this, no joke. I used to say I had an AU addiction. An alternate universe addiction. Because I used to make alternate universes of alternate universes. It's so fun. It's so fun to be like, here's an alternate universe of this thing that is real, and then go, but what if I made a alternate universe of my alternate universe because this thing happens, and then it spirals out of control. And then you got like 15 alternate universes in your hand and you're like, I don't know what to do. Help, I have too many. And only one of my alternate universes have a blog. For anyone who likes Sonic and Mega Man interacting together, I got to my boys. My boys interact together in my AU, which I've haven't been thinking about lately too much. I did make a post on it recently. Is that just the multiverse? Yes. I create my own multiverse. I think everything is finely colored. Dude, don't get me started on original characters. That's a whole other can of worms. That's a whole different can of worms. It was asshole copy, right? I have too many copy robots. Oh my god, actually, okay. Have you okay. I'm sorry, we're back on Mega Man. What is it? Crawl Cries and listen, Marvel, I got her. What is it? What is it? What is it called? It's oh, I got sneeze. So there is a Kickstarter. Did anyone read Brawl in the Family? My nose has got a tickle. Has anyone read Brawl in the Family? It's a webcomic that was obviously based off of Smash Brothers. I'm starting in this sentence first. If not, that's fine. It was a webcomic that I used to read a ton of webcomics, so this is why it's familiar to me. I was also really into Smash Brothers for a while. Well, the artist of Brawl in the Family is doing a collection of comics for just Mega Man. Obviously called Bot in the Family. To go all play off of Brawl in the Family. So that's the Kickstarter. My coworker has come to find out I like Mega Man. It might have something to do with me cross-stitching Mega Man Robot Masters while I'm at work. I don't know, maybe. So he actually backed this project, and one of the things that they ask for is, what's your favorite Robot Master? They haven't explained why they're asking this, by the way. They're just gonna collect people's favorite Robot Masters. He doesn't play Mega Man. he just likes supporting things that are related to video games and such and thinks it's cool. You know, he likes supporting comics and stuff like that. So he actually asked me, and he's gonna put my favorite Robot Master in when they ask, hey, what's your favorite Robot Master? He wants to put mine. I have a dilemma. On who should I say? Who should... Listen, I know the answer is technically Copy, but technically he's not really anything in the games. Listen, I know, okay, but the Copy I like is my version of Copy because he's not shit in the games. He's not anything in the games. They don't do anything in the games with him. So, I would say Copy. Okay. I would say Copy, but I feel like it would be better if I picked like a normal Robot Master. I don't know how to say that. The answer, the word's not normal, but like, yeah, see, that's the thing. I looked at him and I'm like, oh, I know what my answer would be, but it's not really an answer I want to give you. Like, again, Copy, my version of Copy, but that's not what people are gonna think when they, like, I don't know what they're gonna do with, say, your favorite Robot Master. Like, are they gonna put that next to, because he's getting his name credited in the book for being a backer, and he thinks that it's gonna be like credit name, and then next to the credit name is gonna be like the favorite Robot Master. You know, people who are gonna look, they're gonna be like, Copy Robot, what the fuck is that? So I'm like, maybe I should pick someone from Mega Man 3 because I like the Mega Man 3 boys. And then I'm like, oh shit, I gotta pick my favorite son? I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can do that. Ah, the Mega Man 3 boys. I love the Mega Man 3 boys. I role-played with them. They're really fun to role-play. But I don't know who to pick. I know who I wouldn't pick because I haven't gone to mold them, play with them. So I know I wouldn't pick Magnet or Spark. Sorry, boys. You're on the bottom of the list. But that leaves literally everybody else. It does not help me. I'm tempted to pick a top 3 and hand them to my coworker and be like, you pick your favorite. It doesn't, like, pick the one you like looks cool to you out of these 3. I'm tempted to do that to him. Just be like, here's these 3 I want you to pick, so that because again, this isn't me backing this project, it's him backing it, and so they're asking him what's his favorite Robot Master. So I figure, like, maybe if I give him like a choice, he gets like a little input on like what, you know, what it is. It was very nice for him to be like, hey, it was very nice of him to be like, hey, you choose because you're the Mega Man person. I'm like, sure, I've never beaten a Mega Man game in my life, but thank you. I want to beat a Mega Man game. I should probably finish Mega Man 11. I've said this before. I stopped playing Mega Man 11 because I beat all the Robot Masters. I got to Wily's Fortress. I was not in a good place either, so mentally I definitely could not have handled it. But I got to Wily's Fortress, went to play the first level in Wily's Fortress, saw the disappearing blocks and went, never mind, I'm done with this game. I'm done, and I closed the game and I haven't touched it since. I was like, I'm not dealing with the disappearing blocks. No, thank you. Try again another day. So, I think I could beat it. I would probably be really pissy about it because I'm really bad at platformers. But I think I could beat. I played it on baby mode, and that's the only reason why I was able to get as far as I did. I'm so bad at, I know I say I'm bad at video games, but there are certain games I have trouble with. Platformers are definitely a problem. They depending on the platformer, I can get really mad and really frustrated at them. Because it's just like, insanity. You do the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over again, and you're just like, I'm not getting any better! Yeah, no, I played on baby mode. That's the only reason why I got as far as I did. It is hard! There's a reason why I don't play Mario games. I still like Mega Man though. I keep explaining to people I might have not beaten a Mega Man game. I've definitely played several games. I did play some of the classic games, like I did play Mega Man 2 and Mega Man 1. Maybe Mega Man 3. I played Mega Man 11. I played ZX for a while. I haven't touched any of the X or Zero games or Battle Network or anything like that, which is kind of funny considering my Discord roleplays have been Battle Network heavy lately. But for Battle Network, I actually got into the manga and the anime for a little while. Not that I remember too much of the manga, but that was my experience with Battle Network, was through manga. The dash of anime. So I've dabbled in Mega Man things. Oh no. Okay, I grew up playing I think it was 3. Is 3 the one where you play Dixie and Kitty? Because that was the one I had growing up. And then when I say recently, I think in the past 3 years, I saw it was on the Nintendo Online, and I went and I started playing, and I actually got obviously way farther than Baby Me did, because Baby Me is a child. I still hadn't beaten it though, because I'm bad. It's hard. It's hard, and there's no baby mode. I mean, I could like rewind and stuff, but that's it. Platformers are hard. I say this, but I also play, I played Psychonauts, and there's some platforming in Psychonauts and Psychonauts 2, which I really need to stop this bad habit of playing games and like playing them, because, your brain just gets hooked on them and then just stop before I finish the game. I need to stop doing that, because I've done it to Minish Cap. I did it to Psychonauts 2 right now. Psychonauts 2 is in limbo. I did it to Miles Edgeworth Investigations 2. I beat the first game, and I stopped playing the second game for some fucking reason. I was enjoying these games, so I don't know why I just stopped. You played all 3? I don't think I had access to all 3. I do have. My grandfather a while ago bought me a SNES, so I own one, and the only 2 games I own on it is Donkey Kong Country, the original, and Super Mario World, which is Super Mario World. Like, I always talk about, like, my main systems growing up was Nintendo 64 and the GameCube, but those were not my first game systems. My first games console was the SNES. Like, my first games was Super Mario World and Donkey Kong Country 3. Like, those were like some of the oldest games I remember playing before we went to Nintendo 64. And then at that point, that's GoldenEye, Ocarina of Time, Bugs Life, Mario 64. Remember any? There was more, and I can't think of what they are. And then I did GameCube, of course. Because when was Wii released? Wii was released... I don't know when we got a Wii, because the Twilight Princess was released on the Wii. So that would have been mid 2000s, I think, is when Wii would have been released. So it would have taken up a lot of my childhood if I had bothered to play it, but I did not play the Wii. I thought it was stupid. I thought it was dumb. Mostly because I'm like, what is the point of motion control? What is the point of motion control if people don't actually control the motion? Yeah, no, I thought Wii was stupid. Except for, I thought I got into Smash Brothers. When did I get into... Well, okay, so obviously I also did not get a Wii when the Wii first came out. We still had our GameCube for a while because, poor. So I got, like, I played Twilight Princess on the GameCube like it was supposed to be played. It was intended for the GameCube. So I did not have a Wii right away when it came out. And then when it did come out, I feel like Brawl... When did Brawl release? When did Smash Bros. Brawl release? Oh yeah, no. I agree. I think, no offense to anyone whose first Zelda game was the Wii version of Twilight Princess, but you definitely played the worst version of Twilight Princess. I had an old friend who was like, that was my first Zelda game, and I'm like, oh, you poor thing. Yeah, I don't remember who put this song on this playlist, but I'm always thankful because this is a song I know and I like. Also, this is also the song where I point to a certain lyric and I go, that's Copy's voice. Copy doesn't have a... I don't actually know what Copy sounds like in, Powered Up. But there is a voice in this song that I go, that's Copy. Yeah, I think the Wii, it just... Honestly, what happened to Twilight Princess is the reason why I bought Breath of the Wild on the Wii U. Because I saw Twilight Princess where they made it, definitely made it for the GameCube. Not the fucking Wii, and so... the Wii version was just not as good, and so I was like, oh no, it's gonna be a repeat. So I bought it. I bought the Breath of the Wild off the Wii U, and then later on I found out, no, actually it was fine on the Switch. Oops, I guess Nintendo learned their lesson. I am not gonna be able to finish this on stream, by the way. I saw what time it is. We're very close. I'm also very intensely in this conversation we're having. What color am I using? This is not the right... This is not even the right color I've been using for my shading. What the fuck? Hey. Nope. Would I like to protect? Thank you. There's Copy. Right there. That one. That lyric. I actually have I'm not joking. I have a video where I cut that lyric specifically so I can go, here, this is Copy. So if you want that specifically, I can give that to you and be like, this is how I imagine the type of voice Copy has. Yeah, no. Copy... You guys are gonna get me ranting on my child if I don't stop now. Because Copy is a mimic, I don't want Copy to have a strictly masculine voice, even though they look very mask. I wanted something that was a little not mask. It might be due to the switch up being as gimmicky. Yeah, maybe. It's more similar to, I've said this before, the Wii U walked so the Switch could run. And they are honestly very like similar. So I think that's how it helped with that. I realized what I was doing. I was using my blush color for the shade, and that's not what I want. I want to use his hair color for the shade. Yeah, everyone says the Wii U sucked, but I think I have a special appreciation for the Wii U when I look at the Switch. Also, Komi, yes, please share. I will, again, if anyone wants to hear what I think copy voices sound like, I will just give you the clip so you don't have to hear me talking over it. But I have a special appreciation for the Wii U just because I know people really like to hate on it. I don't play that many Wii U games on it, I will admit, but it had some really good ideas. It did. It had some really good ideas on it, and it had to stumble and it did its best. I think, yeah, people just didn't know how to utilize what it had, which it sucks, but I just appreciate it. I liked, I mean, first of all, the Wii U is the reason why I got to be able to play a bunch of my games while people watched the fucking TV. Because I could just curl up with my Wii U in my lap like you do with the Switch. Again, good idea, it just eventually wasn't, it was used for the Switch. That's why I say it walked well for Switch to run. But one of them was also, like, for Wind Waker, I really liked, how the inventory screen was on the Wii U pad when you played on the TV. I really liked that ability because then you could quickly switch your items. I also thought there was something with the Zombie U game. There was some gimmick with that I was like, oh, I actually really like how they used the gamepad. I don't remember what it was at this point, but I was like, oh, I kind of like how they used the gamepad for this. It might have been like a similar idea where you can access your items quicker and you didn't have to like press a button. You could just switch right there, you know? Yeah, and they weren't a console though. I know there's like, yeah, the handheld, but like it wasn't the same. I mean, everyone shits on the handheld Zelda games for a reason. Right? Because it was just graphically not as impressive as a console. Also, this is kind of, I don't know what to say about it, but I know like the Wii U also played they were fire. They would I honestly I don't play, like I said, I don't play a lot of Wii U games. On my Wii U, I actually play a lot of Wii games, but again, I kind of don't know. I just appreciate being able to play it on my small screen. Okay. Listen, I'm just gonna appreciate the Wii U because it helped Nintendo get to the Switch. That's all I'm saying. A lot of the Switch ideas had to happen. Like I feel like the Wii U had to happen to get to the Switch. I appreciate it for that much. I appreciate being able to go handheld. I appreciate, like, because the Wii U's controller was so clunky, they figured out how to make it slimmer and then make the controllers pop off. I appreciate the dock idea so that you can play it on a screen if you want to. I was so excited. I don't get excited about consoles. I do not generally give a fuck, but when I first saw the Switch ad, I was actually really excited about it because I saw what the Wii U helped them get to. Yeah, drifting is a problem, but that's... I think that's just because Nintendo made some shitty decisions. But yeah, I just appreciate the Wii U for helping. I'm not saying it's the best console. Honestly, I use it more for a Wii than a Wii U. I think it certainly needed a new name. I don't know. Speaking of, I don't know why they didn't learn from the Wii U about the Switch 2 situation. They really shouldn't have. I don't know if Nintendo forgot how confused people were about the Wii and the Wii U naming, and then now we have Switch and Switch 2. There's some dumbass people out there who are gonna get confused. Okay. Like, truly some dumbass people. You know, or not dumbass people, but very, ignorant. You know, because you got grandma trying to get you a Switch 2 or whatever, and then she accidentally gets you a Switch because she doesn't know the difference between the two of them. You know? Okay. It's very close to 9 o'clock. So I am stopping here. I do have a question for chat that I meant to ask. There was a second question. I asked my first question. I forgot to ask the second question. Chat, I have 4 cosplays I could do for a cosplay stream. Off the top of my head. Oh, I'm sure the ads did not fucking help. Oh, don't get me. Ads are stupid. Anyways, I have 4 cosplays I could do for a cosplay stream. I would like to know. Somebody remind me. I'll do a Friday poll and a Monday poll, and then probably a Discord poll. I'm gonna poll a couple of places. Because I have a Link to the Past Link as a cosplay. I have Amy Rose from the Sonic fandom. I have Myrrh from Fire Emblem Sacred Stones. And then I have my original Christmas elf also as a cosplay. So obviously, if I want to know, which one do you guys want to see? Which one would you... also, I need to know, because I need to find these cosplays and make sure they're in good condition and then do any fixes and stuff. Not Amy. Amy should be fine. Because I wore Amy earlier this year. So she should be good. But Link might need some adjustments. I did wear him last year, but I think he might be... Myrrh, definitely. I think her wings need to... Oh, yeah, her wings need to be fixed. Cosplaying a character, cosplaying another character. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Also, if like I'm throwing the original elf character out there, Christmas elf. She's a Christmas elf, by the way. I'm throwing her out there because if you pick her, obviously I gotta do it during the holidays, right? I gotta cosplay her during the holidays. You would love to see my Link cosplay. He's one of my favorites. I actually really like wearing him. He is my only Link cosplay, but there's other Links I want to do. I would love to do young Link from A Link to the Past. I think I could get away with looking like a baby. But Link to the Past was the one I did because he has pink hair and I had to do the pink hair. I had to do the pink hair, my dudes. I love the pink hair so much. Okay. I think we said hi to Sarah on Friday, but I think we're gonna say hi to Sarah again. Cause Sen is not, I don't think, streaming tonight because they had some... One of their kitties has been having a lot of problems. A lot of vet problems. He's an older cat too, so I think there's just been a lot of stress. So, I'm gonna kick y'all out. We're gonna say hi to Sarah. Sarah looks like to be doing some fishing. So, I hope you guys enjoy a fishing game. I hope to see you Friday for Ogu and the Secret Forest. And, yeah, I think that's it. Thanks for joining me and chatting with me, guys. Bye.